Yo, what is up guys? And today we're going to be talking about the new unit coming to Epic 7 as you see on your screen here. She is known as Abigail and she looks amazing. Her animations, even her lobby animation looks pretty cool as well, and I'm a big fan of her splash art. So you can actually see her, she is a fire warrior and her artwork looks amazing. Look at those wings. If you guys want to see more about her lore and the artwork, you can actually look on the Epic 7 main page and look more into it there on their official video. So Abigail, guys, she is going to be a fire warrior of the Aries zodiac if you want to start farming for those catalysts. She has pretty high attack and HP, and you're also going to see that her speed is decently high as well. Now, you're also going to notice that her imprint concentration is going to be critical hit chance, making her easier to build if you have dupes. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of when imprint concentrations are critical hit chance because this will favor, like whales a lot more because critical hit chance concentrations actually give you so much benefit compared to others, meaning that whales will actually just get a lot more stat value because they can actually triple S her very easily, but it is going to make her easier to build overall, which is, I guess, kind of good, but like I said, a lot of free-to-play players will not be able to get her to SSS or even pull more than one copy until her banner reruns, so probably will not be, too, influential on newer players. Now talking about her skills very quickly, her S3 is going to be Scarlet Garden. It is going to be a single target attack that will actually dispel all buffs and inflict injuries, and this damage will scale with her max HP, which works very well with her base stats because she does have very high HP. Now these injuries will scale with the damage that she actually deals, and injuries will decrease max HP of the target up to 25% every time the skill is used, and this will stack with like injury set if you run her on it, and you're going to see that the damage on this isn't really that great, but it is going to be very good in longer fights because of the fact that injuries are very, very powerful in longer fights, and the animation in this looks crazy. It looks straight out of like an anime, to be honest, and 7k damage on a defense broken target, not that great, but you're noticing that the injuries will be very good at crippling units that actually use their max HP to deal a lot of damage. Now for S2, guys, it is going to be a passive. At the start of the turn, curses the enemy with the highest attack for one turn, and when the ally in the back row except for the caster receives lethal damage, you will consume 30% of your max HP or your current HP to grant that unit immortality and vampirism to the target for one turn. This can only activate once every 5 turns, and this does not stack with other passives. In case you guys don't know what curse does, guys, when an enemy is cursed, whenever another enemy besides that cursed enemy takes single target damage, they will receive additional damage as well. And as you can see in the bottom under that blue text, the vampirism will actually give you kind of like lifesteal built in, so it's very, very nice. This skill is going to be very, very fun to use because you can use it to protect a unit in the back row and give that immortality and vampirism. And if you have a team comp built around one carry with Abigail built into your team comp, you can actually kind of cycle this over and over and kind of make that unit unkillable, especially because this cooldown is only 5 turns. Now this S2 is going to be very, very good because it will protect the unit very, very easily with that immortality and vampirism. So if you actually build her into like a protect the carry comp, she'll be very, very strong there because of the fact that she can provide immortality to give them an extra turn and actually vampirism as well to actually lifesteal up. So she's going to be very good as a bruiser, especially because of her S3 actually, applying injuries, and very good in team comps where you want to stall the battle out with just one carry. Now you can see that the way this Blood Banquet works is that, after a unit gets hit down low, they'll actually be able to survive and actually be able to lifesteal up very easily. So you're going to see Remnant Violet actually got procced, and basically what happened is Abigail actually got this immortality and vampirism on him, and you're going to see he's full HP after S3ing, so you can see why this skill can be very, very good at protecting a DPS unit. Now for S1, it is a single target attack that will increase CR of herself by 15%, and when you're using it on your own turn, you have a 35% chance to activate Might, a secondary effect, which will CR push herself and all other allies by 15%. This also scales with her max HP, and you can actually soul burn this for 10 souls to guarantee the chance of activating that Might. So this skill doesn't really do that much damage, you're going to see, but the CR push that this provides to your team can be very beneficial because just AoE CR pushes are always good, and it only costs 10 souls to guarantee, and even if you're not guaranteeing it, you might just randomly get these CR pushes, which are very, very nice. Overall for this unit, guys, I think she's going to be very good in slow team comps because of the fact that she can protect a unit like this very easily from like a single target nuke, and actually give them a chance to lifesteal up with that immortality and also that vampirism buff. Now, keep in mind, these can get stripped, so you're gonna have to play around those dispels and stuff like that, and if you're hit with unbuffable by like an Angel of Light, you won't be able to get this buff. but for the most part, she'll be very good in slow team comps because of this S3 giving injuries to the enemy side, which works in very long fights, and also because of this S2 protecting your team. It is only a 4-turn cooldown if you actually Mulungura this, and because of the fact that you have so much CR pushing, you can actually reset the cooldown on this pretty easily. So, you know, it'll be a very good way to actually protect your DPS. This unit will be definitely fun. I don't think she'll be like super broken because she only works in very slow team comps and in very specific ones, and she gets countered pretty hard by like unbuffable and like dispels and stuff like that. But I think she'll be very fun to use, and you know, for people that like to play very slow, she'll be very, very effective. Now talking about her artifact really quick, Golden Rose, warrior exclusive. When attacking, if the caster's HP is 50% or more, you'll do extra damage, and when you are 50% or less, you'll recover, you know, damage that you deal and heal yourself. So it's basically Sigurd's Scythe, but better for the most part because you get extra damage when you're above 50%, and then when you're below 50%, you recover. So this artifact, guys, is a must get because it's just a better Sigurd's Scythe in my opinion. I think this artifact will be very, very good. You definitely are going to want to buy at least one copy of this no matter what. And also, because of the fact that this is so good, if you have a lot of bookmarks left over, which you probably don't from the collab, you're going to want to pull for dupes because this artifact seems pretty crazy. Especially, it's just like, it's going to be power creeping Sigurd's Scythe for the most part. So very, very good artifact. Definitely good to get. Now, this unit will be available starting from June 1st, and I definitely highly recommend getting her. Now, if you don't have a lot of bookmarks saved up, it's fine. I think she'll be very good for PvP, but the thing is, if you guys are unsure about if she'll be good or not, you can always wait 2 weeks because her banner will run for 2 weeks because she's a new unit, and then decide before the last, you know, day or two if you want to pull for her or not. But like I said, I think her artifact is definitely a must get. It looks super strong, just a better Sigurd's Scythe. I'll be testing her out and releasing a video with my final thoughts later on, but I think for the most part, she looks pretty fun to play with, and she looks pretty amazing, especially in the lobby. Like, I'm a big fan of her lobby screen. She just looks crazy, right? She looks pretty insane, but very, very fun to play around with, I think, and I'll definitely be pulling for her and testing her out. That being said, hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Do not fear death. Seizing victory is seizing the future. I won't fall.
I have no doubt in my bones. I cut you down. Do you think this is a good idea? You haven't seen anything yet.
Sometimes even I'm amazed by my own talent. All right, now, go away. What'll happen now? The power of the desert is with us.
Do not be afraid. Life is pain. Let me end it for you.
Fear is how others control you. Your pitiful resistance ends here.
The weight of the overlord taken will be brought down upon you. Focus. Focus.
You'll regret this. You're not very good, are you?
Will I do anything for you, darling?
I will shape my own future.
Oh? Oh, what's the matter? Don't try anything. Hurry up.
Watch closely. Your life means nothing.
Going out with friends is quite fun, actually.
Were you waiting for me? Come hither.
In this distorted world,
I will write new rules.
You can get my autograph later. Annoying troublemakers. Put down.
if you're afraid, you can slay this hidden bounty. A light within your hearts.
Do not be afraid. You should rest now. And forevermore.
Do you believe in me? Burning hatred? A desire for revenge? Ridiculous. Look at me!
stand against me are not worth keeping alive.
Cherish the life you have left.
You're all set.
Don't worry.
Hello! How may I help you? Ow! I didn't want it to come to this. You'll submit. I can may this blood empower you.
Leave it to me.
It's important to know one's place.
This way.
Like this? Oh!